put your sweats on me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that. Pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good, came home and sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know you what you want. Oh, what it justice, put it in the song. Alright.
Yo, welcome to the S.C Experience, aka your boy Eric, and we're back with another one. You already know, 53-man roster tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Time. We will have the 53-man roster, but this is my prediction for what I would do if I was the coach and the owner and everything in between. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the nation. Hopefully, everybody's having a blessed day, man. Thank you for joining me today on this Monday. You feel me? Hopefully you start off your weekend right. Tough times never last, but tough people do. And you guys are some tough people, man. And I appreciate you guys joining me today. So as we have more people, I'm gonna have more people come on before I end up showing my 53 man. But let me shout out the chat. And before that, remember to always, especially in this heat, to always
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. You feel me? And on that note, let me shout out everybody, man. Chef B, what's good, man? Let's fucking go. Shout out to Chef B. I appreciate you joining me, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Prez, man. It was good seeing you. Good meeting you, brother. Hope all is well. Hope you're feeling better as well. Jesse Cardenas, what's good? What's good, Raiders all day, baby? You already know what it is, Jesse. Salute to you, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to the King of Moderators. What's good, Terrence? What's good? Good to see you as well. Let me let's fix this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Shout out to Terrence is in the building. What's good? Shout out to Cool Kev. What's good, Cool Kev? Salute to you, Cool Kev. Salute to Persian Raider. My brother Persian. I hope all is well. Shout out to Persian. Shout out to Thomas Hernandez. What's good? What's good? Good to see you, Thomas. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to my brother All Lies Raiders. You already know what it is. All Lies all day, baby. What's good? What's good? Let me see who else is in here. Let me see. Make sure to join the Discord, y'all. Shout out to Darth Vader Prime in the building. What's good, my brother Prime? Hope all is well. Cool. You think we'll make it on the internet? You didn't think we'll make it, make you, but now you think you were. Shout out to Paul Gaines. What's good, Paul Gaines? Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Queen Raider. What up, Queen? Hope all is well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see. Mm, it was dope meeting you too, Squid. Shout out to Squid, man. Got to meet Squid, Prez, and a couple others, man. Shout out to Raider Squid. Hope all is well, brother. Hopefully you had a safe trip back, brother. But good to see you. I'm Eric Shoot running late. I am here. Let's talk this Raiders news and Waller and roster road to 53. Back. Shout out to Sean Johnson, man. Shout out to Sean. Let me see who else is in here. George C. What's good, my brother? Hope all is well. Shout out to George C. What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to Arkham Raiders. Stack them up. You already know how it goes, man. Stack them up. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Shout out to the numbers. What's good? The numbers. What's good? Salute, fam. Your 53 roster. Yes, this is my prediction of the 53 man roster. I made sure to. Yeah, it's my 53 man roster prediction. It's not. It's not. How do I say this? It's not somebody else's. It's mine. What I predicted and what I've seen so far in the preseason. What I would do. This is my prediction. Hopefully, I get it right. But it's gonna be interesting how many I get wrong and right. Right. It's always good to make some predictions, right, based on what you've seen. Shout out to Bambino. What's good, Bambino? Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. Who do you think would not gentle my kid on our team, but now you think you will make out on the team? Shout out to Paul Gaines. Let me make sure of something before I head on out. I mean, not head on out. What the hell? Before I say something, let me give you something about the Darren Waller situation. So Darren Waller apparently, um, according to a lot of Twitter and all over, um, apparently the contract will be 16 million, making him the highest paid tight end in the NFL. But because he's earning a lot of cheap right now, a lot of cheap labor, in the words of Twan, he's gonna be averaging around 12 to 13 mil a year, which is not bad at all. So I'm all for it. I am all for getting Waller that contract. Apparently, he just wants an agent before signing it. So about 4 days from now, 3 days now, it's gonna be there. Yo, Michael, what's good? Salute to you, brother. Hope all is well. North Cal Raider Jesse's in the building. What up, North Cal? What's good, brother? Good to see you as well. Shout out to Auntie Six, man. Glad I met you, brother. Shout out to Auntie Six is in the building. But yeah, that is Waller. The Waller situation. 16 mil a year, but technically speaking, it will be 12 to 13 mil a year. And he's just waiting for an agent. So that is interesting. It's a pretty good contract, if you say so myself. And besides that, hey, that's another person locked down, right? So let's go to this 53 man roster, okay? It's my prediction, y'all. So yeah, if you guys disagree, let me know. I want to know your guys' take on the 53 man roster, who you believe will make it. But this is who I believe will make it. I make sure to count it. It is 53 mans, and I have the practice squad ready as well, so I can show you. So first, starting off, let's go with the offensive side of the ball for me. The offense side of the ball. Let me take this off. Why do I have this on? It's blocking it. Let's go first with the offense, right? Shout out to Robert Pena. What's good, Robert Pena? Eric, would you trade Alex Leather for a better O-line? If you can, yes. If not, no. Spoiler, Eric has Amik making this team. No, I do not. First, this is my 53-man roster prediction. Like I said, my quarterbacks, I'm taking two quarterbacks in my 53-man. I'm taking two quarterbacks. First of all, Derek Carr, right? Derek Carr and Jarrett Stidham. Those are my two quarterbacks I am taking on this 53-man roster. Shout out to Diego. Long time no see, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Diego. Diego's up in the building. What's good? What's good? There is going to be a to-be opt-out clause like we did, like Carr continue to produce in the next 2 years. And I love the way they're setting up the contract, right? Is Waller going to be a 2 or 3 year contract extension? I think it's a 2-year combined. We will lock him in for 4 years because you got these 2 years coming up and then the 2 years following that, right? So shout out to everybody, man. So I got two quarterbacks making the roster. Now, this is where we're probably going to disagree. A lot of people will disagree. But this is my philosophy on the running back room. I got Josh Jacobs making the team. I got Zamir White making the team. I got Amir Abdullah making the team. I got Britton Brown making the team. And Jacob Johnson. I have 4 running backs plus the fullback. So in total, 5 technically backs for our team. And I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, what are you doing? Jacob Johnson, he's got it locked down. He knows the Patriots scheme. But here's the thing. He hasn't played a single snap. So I'm very, very very hesitant on putting him on this 53 man. I think Brandon Brown has shined again and again, but I do believe that there might be a chance that Jacob Johnson does secure a spot just because of that, just the way Stidham did. So therefore, it could go up in the air. But like I said, this is my prediction. This is what I've seen, and so far, I would put Brandon Brown over him. But then thinking again, would they really put two rookie running backs out there, right? But for me, this is my running back room: Josh Jacobs, Zamir White, Amir Abdullah, and Brandon Brown. And from there, I won't go to uh, Brandon Bolden, but I would not doubt it, and I would not be surprised if Brandon Bolden makes the running back room, and I would not be surprised, right? For my wide receivers, I got Devontae Adams, obviously, as we've got um, Hunter Renfro, of course, third in Renfro, right? Tyron Johnson. I got Tyron Johnson there. I also got Keelan Cole and DJ Turner. So in total, I got 5 receivers making this team. DJ Turner has been exceptional throughout the preseason. He's been looking good on the field. As far as Tyron Johnson and Keelan Cole goes, they continuously to have amazing practices, amazing joint practices. They continue to show out in their separation and their speed. Not only that, on the field, you see it as well. I know a lot of people are blowing up the fact that he played the fourth quarter in the last game against the Patriots, but in all honesty, I look at consistency, right? Besides the first, how do I say this? Besides the first game against Jacksonville, he's had a exceptional 3 games. And what I mean by exceptional, a pretty good game for me to make him go to the 53 man. And yes, I don't have Mac Hollins on the team. And this is the reason why. Because seeing him on the field, he really only had a few chances and didn't produce. And I'm gonna say this. I don't blame him cold-heartedly. I blame more Stidham and Mullins because they gave him the ball too late. But he had a lot of tackle for loss on him. So I have Keelan Cole over Mac Hollins because consistently, since every single game besides Jacksonville, he's been consistently good. And I get it, people. I get it. I know people are gonna hate on it, but honestly, the best thing Mac Hollins has done is be in that Uber ride and give us a laugh. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Let's be honest, y'all. The only thing we've been talking about Mac Hollins the whole goddamn offseason is his goddamn Uber ride and his hair. Like, let's be honest. At least Keelan Cole, we got something to talk about after post game. We're like, oh yeah, he had a few catches here and there. For Mac Hollins, we just talk about his hair and the Uber ride. So like, if I'm being honest, like that's just my philosophy on it, right? That's just my philosophy on it. I wouldn't doubt if he makes it though, off of special teams specifically. I think he would make it probably for special teams, right? But I like this receiving group here, man. Speed, all that too. Mac gonna make the team too. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if Mac Hollins makes the team, and I may be wrong. Like I said, it is a prediction, so you know it may be a lot of places are wrong and a lot of places are good, right? Shout out to Raider Dab 710. Jacob Johnson is a fullback. He has to be on the squad. Facts. He's right there. You have to put Jacob Johnson on there. Really good blocking. You need a fullback like that, and Jacob Johnson brings all that. A power back as well. So he has to make the team. He's like a guarantee for me. Interesting that you have Bam making it. Yes, and we'll talk about Bam right now. And this is the reason why. Right? This is the reason why, right? So when it comes to Bam, right? The reason why I have him there is because if you guys haven't noticed yet, Thayer Munford has minor injuries. So what I'm thinking, this is my philosophy as far as Bam goes, right? Thayer Munford has minor injuries. He's most likely going to go to the injured reserve list. And I feel like Bam Olaseni will make the roster just because of that situation, because we don't know how significant that Thayer Munford injury, but the fact that he went on for a good week of just being consistently injured and missed the last preseason game, it shows me that he is injured. Not saying full-blown injured, but he is injured. It's come out, and Tashawn Reed reported that he has been injured. And that's why he didn't go to Miami. People are saying that because he didn't go to Miami, he's got his spot secured. Not necessarily. He had a minor injury. So that's why I have Bam Olaseni making it. This is my philosophy with it. I'm thinking that Thayer Munford will go to the injured reserve. then we will activate Thayer Munford and put Bam Olaseni on the practice squad. So I only have Bam Olaseni making it due to injury on Thayer Munford. That's the only reason I have Bam Olaseni making it, is because Bam Olaseni could back up Colton Miller as well, right? That's why I'm saying he's gonna go most likely to the injured reserve, and that's why I had Bam Olaseni making it. If not, I would have had Thayer Munford. But Bam Olaseni is a great backup for left tackle behind Colton Miller, and that was my philosophy as far as it. And Jermaine Illuminar at that right tackle spot. Then Andre James making that center position, right? As far as tight ends, I got Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, Jesper Horsted, and Jacob Hollister. I got us taking 4 tight ends. They run a lot of 2 tight end sets, a lot of blocking tight ends, and Hollister has showed that immaculately. Horsted as well has great blocking ability as well and great catching ability. So overall, I love to see these 2 guys on the roster, plus Foster Moreau, plus Darren Waller. You got yourself a tight end core, right? Best thing I've seen preseason from Mullins was the video he did of kangaroos. Hey, I'm telling you, Diego, only gonna keep 3 tight ends in my opinion for sure. Chef B. Hey, like I said, man, um, it's possible. You know, like I said, that's why I made sure to put prediction next to roster, because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm guaranteeing this roster, because this roster I'm making is just what I've seen, right, off of film and off of seeing it. And like I said, I could be wrong. Barton over Bam, okay, that'll be an interesting one. Barton did have a decent preseason, just not enough for me to make the roster. But hey, I would not doubt it if he makes it, right. I think Hollins has been solidified due to his special teams abilities, and I think he's ranked good in red zone. And that's what I'm thinking too. If he does make the roster, it's because of special teams. Hollins was brought in by regime. He is just big as Waller. They will use him in some capacity. Hey, like I said, it could be that, right? It could be that. Shout out to James Furpo. What's good, James Furpo? Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. Munford going to IR, and that's why I have Bam Olaseni making the roster. Chef B. It could be Barton making the team, but I would have had Thayer Munford making it, and that's why I have Bam Olaseni. I'm thinking Munford will later on be activated, then Bam Olaseni will go down to practice squad, or Barton, right? I want Bam and Munford to be on this team for the future. Fact. Shout out to Shadow. What's good, Shadow? Hope all is well. Thank you for Terrence to drop in the Discord. Let me see who else in here, just making sure you good. It was just no, for sure, Chef B. I love, man. I want to hear your guys' opinion. So if you, hey, if you disagree on anything, y'all, let me know. I want to hear your guys' insight on what you would do with this roster and that certain position, right? Hey, but it is possible, Chef B. You could rewrite, because I do see it could be Matt Collins making the roster because of special teams. It could be Bam not making it. I'm all for it. They're gonna put the best 53 out there, and that's what I'm excited for, right? Um, Besides that, we also got the interior O-line. For me, I got Lester Cotton, John Simpson, Alex Leatherwood, and Dylan Parham. Dylan Parham could play guard and center, so therefore he would be backing up Andre James and backing up that guard position. For me, Lester Cotton, John Simpson are my guards. I have Alex Leatherwood making it, and that's only pre-trade. If Alex Leatherwood gets traded, then I would take off Alex Leatherwood and I will go play somebody else like Bars or something. But in my opinion, Alex Leatherwood should be used as a guard. His confidence is not at a high time right now. It's not really good. So that's why I have him backing up Cotton and Simpson, because I think they had decent preseason games. And I don't know if you guys heard, there was an alumni event in Vegas, and they had over 100 plus players from the past to recent, players in the alumni of the Raiders at that game, Patriots game. And Richie Incognito was there, right? It's surprising that Richie Incognito was there, but you know, he did end off his career with us, even though he was injured. He ended up coming out on an interview. They interviewed him. They asked him, like, how do you feel about the offensive line for the Raiders? He said that he was mentoring some of the interior O-lines on this team recently. He's named 4 players. He named Lester Cotton. He named John Simpson. He named Andre James and Colton Miller. He named 4 names that he was specifically talking about helping them out with different things. So in my opinion, having that mentorship, even though he didn't play too many games, it has a lot of knowledge of the interior O line. The fact that he named those 4 makes me seem that it is possible that those 4 could be the starting 4, and then Illuminor would be that starting right tackle, right? So yeah, right. Um, Let me see. I'd be scared for Bam protecting Carr's blindside. Yeah, he's backing up Colton Miller. He's backing up Colton Miller. That's why I have him at backup. He's backing up Colton Miller, right? Let me see. 280 in total alumni. There you go, Prez. Yep. 280, and that's a lot of alumni. And Richard Cognito got interviewed, like I said, those 4 people he had there, right? Just give Carr 2 to 3 seconds and he'll be okay. He has one of the fastest releases in the game, and it's been proven. It's been interesting to see it as well. But yeah, right. The only reason I say 3 tight ends and 9 O line is because we need the depth at the offensive line. I feel it. I still have, I believe, 3, 4. I have 8 people making the offensive line for now. But yeah, I feel you at 9 O line having a lot of rotation help out that O line. Seeing who's best at what and all that. I that's understandable too. Because carrying a lot of offensive line will help you in the long run as well. So that's understandable too. And I could see the 3 tight ends as well, using 2 tight ends, and then maybe Jacob Hollister has the edge on Horsted because Hollister is a better blocking tight end. It just depends on what the regime looks at, right? Um, so yeah, then I have Dylan Parham, of course, backing up those guys right there. Continuing on to the defense. As far as defensive end slash outside linebacker, I got and please guys hit that like button for me. Stack them up. You already know how it goes. Besides that, for the defensive end slash outside linebacker, I have Max Crosby, of course. I have Tashawn Bauer making this roster. I think he solidified his spot behind Max Crosby in the 53 man. So all praises to him, man. Congratulations to him. I think he solidified his spot. Then I got Chandler Jones, Malcolm Kuntz, and Cleve Farrell. If you guys noticed against the Patriots, Cleve Farrell was used a lot in the inside as the 3 tech in that defensive tackle role. And I seen him a couple times at that nose tackle, which was crazy. So in my opinion, cutting him is gonna do a lot of cap hits, right? It's gonna be a lot of cap hits. So in my opinion, I would put Cleve Farrell there behind Malcolm Kuntz, behind Tashawn Bauer, because he's a versatile guy and he only got 1 more year in his contract, so might as well let him rock, right? A great backup that could play the 3 tech, the 6 tech. He could play the defensive end and D tackle role. And we see him at nose tackle, and he looks a little bit bigger this year. And he had a pretty decent game, if you say so myself. So yeah, and overall, I think Cleve Farrell makes the roster. So I have a total of 3, 4, 5 pretty much edge rushers on the team. Besides that, as nose tackle, D tackle, I have Jonathan Hankins. I have Bilal Nichols. I have Andrew Billings, Neil Farrell, Matthew Butler, and Kendall Vickers. These are the guys that I have making this roster. In my opinion, I think Kendall Vickers had a pretty decent couple of games. Matthew Butler, Neil Farrell, great rookies that started getting into the element as time progressed. Andrew Billings was a great nose tackle, and not great, but good nose tackle enough. Bilal Nichols, we haven't seen too much of him, but I think his veteran leadership and his ability, his pass rushing nose tackle ability is something you do not want to let get away, right? And then as far as Jonathan Hankins, he looked pretty damn good out there, right? He looked pretty damn good out there, in my opinion. So, in all honesty, I don't have Kyle Payco making the team, the 53 man. I mean, I don't have well, that's about it. I don't out of everybody, I don't have Kyle Payco making the team, in my opinion, right? Surprise cut Cole. Okay. Okay, that would be interesting actually. Okay, it's possible. It's possible. I've been hearing a lot of buzz that he could be. It could be, right? Um we can't forget about Trent Siege. He needs a spot at the long snapper. Yeah, it's down there on Charter Raider. I got you right now, brother. I'm going by position right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. But honestly, I'm all for it on Charter Raider. Um, so yeah, that's that. Then the linebackers, I have 5 people making this. And shout out to 24 Graphics. Was good 24 graphics. Hope all is well, brother. So I have Denzel Perriman, Devon Diablo, Jayon Brown, Darian Butler, and Luke Masterson. Luke Masterson has looked amazing. Darian Butler has continued, has led the team consistently on total tackles. I know Masterson beat him in last minute, but these 2 guys have been dogs for us. So I have a total of 5 linebackers making this team. Shout out to Joey. Thoughts on Neil Farrell Jr.? At first, he looked a little rusty. He looked a little bit like, you start to question, but then eventually He started getting into elements, started getting to the quarterback, started causing pressure, started causing havoc in that double team. So he started coming into his element. Shout out to Dominic Five. What's good, Dominic Five? Good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well. As far as defensive backs, cornerbacks, I got Rock Ya-Sin, Nate Hobbs, Anthony Averett, Trayvon Mullen, Sam Webb, and Darius Phillips. Eric, what about Amik Robertson? Well, let me tell you about Amik Robertson. Amik Robertson, his coverage skills was very suspect throughout the whole time. Not only are you short, but you still can't cover in the NFL level. You didn't look too good. The best ability you had was blitzing and tackling, which we always knew you were very good at. And I said this before preseason. His best way to be utilized is as a blitzing defensive back. And I've been proven right on that case, in that scenario. But I don't want a guy that's only good for that when you're a defensive back. You should know at least decently to cover. For my opinion, Rock Ya-Sin could play the outside. Nate Hobbs could play the inside and outside. Anthony Avery could play the inside and outside. Trayvon Mullen could play the outside. Sam Webb could play the outside. And Darius Phillips could play the inside and outside. He had snaps in the inside. And when I think of this team, I have a little bit of notes on Sam Webb. In Sam Webb's last game against the Patriots, remember against Miami, he was getting burned a little and then people started questioning? Let me tell you this. He had 49 snaps played against the Patriots. He had a 85 graded PFF grade. He was targeted 8 times and allowed 5 catches for just 34 yards. And just one of those receptions was to move the chains. The other ones was great coverage. And besides that, Sam Webb was one of the best players out there against the Patriots. So to end off your preseason run with a great performance, I think he solidified his 53 man, because I think he did more than Amik Robertson. And facts, Reeps. And that's what I'm saying. At first, it was about his height. And I understood that too, because his height was killing him. But then looking at what happened now, it was like, yeah, it's not necessarily his height at all. It's more like his coverage was a liability. Pretty much what you said, Reeps. And shout out to Black Trunks Podcast for giving me the 99-cent sticker right there, brother. It's the super chat. I greatly appreciate you, brother, for that 99 cents, brother. And if you guys want to become a member of the channel, support the channel, it's pinned on the top of the comments right there. It's pinned on the top of the live chat. Just click on that, and I try to make it as affordable as possible, all the tiers. I might drop the prices. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna start doing giveaways. I think in this case, I'm gonna do giveaways too for my members. And I'm gonna announce it now because I am going to 100% do it. We're gonna do giveaways throughout the season. And in order to enter there, I'm hoping that I could get enough members to put on a wheel. If not, I could always give the members an extra entry inside the wheel as well. In that case, but I'll see how I'm gonna do it. But if you want to become a member and all that stuff and support the channel, everything goes towards this channel. Just become a member of the channel, man, and it'll be greatly appreciated. But I will do a lot of giveaways because I know that you guys make this channel at the end of the day. It's not me, it's you guys. And shout out to Chef B for the $5 super chat, man. That means a lot to me, brother. And I'm telling you guys, all this I'm gonna give back to you guys because you guys are the true MVPs of this channel. So shout out to you guys, man, and stay tuned for the giveaways. And if you want to become a member, it's pinned to the top, man. And I'll greatly appreciate that. Shout out to Chef B for that super chat. Means a lot, brother. Hope all is well. I'll sign Jared Davis, him in the middle besides Perriman and Brown. I'll talk about the people that got released today. And there's somebody that I want, right? Necessarily, right? Okay, now we're gonna go to the free safeties, strong safeties, and shout out to Jaw Raider, man. Salute to my brother Jaw Raider, man. Hope all is well, brother. And shout out to Willie Wayne. What's good, Willie Wayne? Good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Willie Wayne in the building, and shout out to EJ. Hey, EJ, I heard you were at the Adelanto, right? I couldn't find you, brother. I heard you were at Adelanto, bro. I couldn't find you. I was trying to find you and shit. But shout out to EJ Raider, man. My brother EJ Raider's up in the building. What's good, EJ? Good to see you, brother. But Let me see. Let me make sure. Yep. Shout out to EJ Raider, man. You think Gruden would keep these youngsters like Daniels did? Hell no, George C. Uh, actually, yes. If he drafted them, yes, yes. If he drafted them, yes, because he's got such an ego that it's like even if he messed up the pick, he wants to try to make it as right as possible. So he would keep them, right? Um, like Gillespie, right? Like those players, like Brian Edwards, he would keep those guys, but those guys got shipped off, right? So I'm glad he didn't get to pick this year. That's all I know. And like I said, if you want to become a member, y'all, it's pinned to the top. Everything goes through this, and I will give back to you guys, man. I'm dead serious, man. And shout out to GA Patron, man. Salute to you, brother. Hope all is well. Good to see you in the chat today, brother. Hope all is well. Blessings to you, brother. And as far as the free safety, strong safety scenario, I have four. I have Trayvon Merrick, Roderick Teamer, Jonathan Abram, and Deron Harmon. All these guys made the roster, in my opinion. Roderick Teamer has had a better preseason than what I expected. Trayvon Merrick, we know he's solidified. Jonathan Abram has looked more than comfortable in this thing. Fuck, I knew that was you, but I was like, nah, he isn't going. I left a little early because my brother and cousin were tripping on shoes and we come back for the concert. Fuck, EJ, damn. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Hey, I was supposed to stay. I should have stayed. I would have stayed, but I had to go back. But hey, I should have stayed. But hey, I'll make sure. Hey, we'll meet soon, EJ. Hey, if you're going to any of those Raider games, let me know, brother. Let me know. And then made it to week 0. Yeah, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to Shieldmore. Shout out to Docs, man. It was good meeting everybody over there, man. Met a couple people. I see Squid in the building. EJ. I met my boy Prez, Auntie Six, Dirty Raider. And I met a couple other guys as well. It was good chopping it up, Halo Raider and stuff. So it was good meeting those guys. And hopefully I can have more conversations moving forward. And maybe some collabs soon with some of these other content creators soon. But yeah, so stay tuned for that, right? Shout out to Ray Love, man. Shout out to Ray Love. Hope all is well, brother. And shout out to DeMarcus Webb. It hurt your soul to put Mullen on the roster. What up, SC? It did. It did, DeMarcus. It did. It did. I'll tell you that much, bro. It did. But yeah, Trayvon Mullen makes the roster, in my opinion. But yeah, Deron Harmon backs up backs up Trayvon Merrick. Roderick Teamer backs up Jonathan Abram. And like I said about Jonathan Abram, he's looked amazing in this preseason. And yes, some may say maybe he's injury prone, but so far he's been laying great hits, not going free willy on it, right? And on top of it, he's looked comfortable in the system as well. So Jonathan Abram secured a spot here. And if he continues to play this throughout the season, hopefully, we will see him get an extension. And it's only up to him if he wants to stay in the silver and black. And finally, we got the kicker, the punter, and the long snapper, Trent Sage, AJ Cole, and Daniel Carlson. Great special teams guys, great kickers. At the end of the day, our practice squad is going to be better than some starting squads. That's facts, GA Patriot. And let me go straight to the practice squad I have for me. Shout out to Montana Foxes, man. Salute SC about amazing. Our kicker Cost is a beast, 100% on field goals. That's facts, man. He's been amazing, and we knew he was going to be amazing. So now, moving on. Practice squad. The bolded white is who I would lock. The non-bolded white is not who I lock, but are on the practice squad. And if you guys agree with me, let me know. And who would you lock in? I have Chase Garbers in the practice squad, a lock. I have Brandon Bolden in the practice squad, a lock. I have Zach Valkenburg as a lock on practice squad. I have Amik Robertson, believe it or not, as a lock on that. I have Austin Walters on the practice squad, Jordan Meredith on the practice squad, Thayer Munford, which most likely will go to the IR. I also got Cole Forthenham as the practice squad, the tight end. Curtis Bolton has had a pretty decent preseason, so I think he made his spot and secured his spot on the practice squad. Bryce Cosby had decent games, but then started declining. But I think he solidified his spot at the practice squad. Then I got Matthias Farley making the practice squad, Isaiah Brown, and I got Kyle Peko, all making the thing. And I said Valkenburg, my bad. It's Van Valkenburg, but I'll call him Valkenburg. That's what I go based on. So I'm gonna call him Valkenburg. He solidified his spot on the practice squad, and I think he's a lock. He was a pretty good edge. So in all honesty, I allow to have us, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and Kyle Peko. These 13 players are on my practice squad. That means we have three openings. And I think those 3 openings will go to people we sign off of other practice squads or people that got cut right now. Somebody I would bring in is Tony Jefferson. Tony Jefferson from the Baltimore Ravens. That safety from yeah, and exactly Jay Prager. Who do you think we grab off the waiver wire? Tony Jefferson. He got released by the Raven City. The reason being is because they signed Marcus Williams, which is, in my opinion, a top 5 safety. They drafted the base safety, the best defensive player, in my opinion, in Kyle Hamilton in the draft. So that pushed Tony Jefferson away. Apparently, Tony Jefferson was supposed to be traded to the Eagles. Instead, that trade went away. In my opinion, Tony Jefferson would be a great addition to the squad as far as the safety role, and he's a really good safety. And Tony Jefferson is better than Roger Teamer. But in my opinion, I think Tony Jefferson would be a great pick off the waiver wire. Knowing the waiver wire as well, there's this guy recently that I've seen that got cut recently. Let me make sure his name. Give me a second, y'all. I want to make sure his name. I gotta go see who got cut, right? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I could find it. I think Ian Rappaport might have reported it. Trying to get the list right now of people that got cut today. It's not showing me anything. God damn. I don't know why it's not showing me anything. Yeah, it's not showing me anything. What the hell? There's this defensive lineman that got recently cut, and I want to sign him. I forgot his name. What do you think about the safety? The Donkeys let go Johnson. Yes, Johnson was one of the first cuts we've seen from another AFC West team, and he's a pretty good safety. What I've heard about Donkey fans, they said that they're sad that they let him go, and that's understandable when you have Justin Simmons back there. But Johnson would be another safety I would bring in. Either Johnson or Tony Jefferson from the Ravens are 2 safeties I would keep a look at, right? In my opinion. And if there's anybody in the waiver wire out there that you guys would like, let me know. Shout out to DeMarcus Webb. Where's Polamalu at? Yes, I know I was one of the biggest advocates for Polamalu. I was one of the biggest advocates for him. He had a pretty good first game, and besides that, he had a disgusting couple games. When you really look at film and you look at the wide view of the backfield, something that the cameras won't show you, he was missing assignments. He was late on reactions. He missed a couple tackles, and that's not what you want in a safety, even in a guy. And I think Matthias Farley outplayed him. And it sucks to say because I think Isaiah Polamalu is another guy that, in my opinion, should have got the correct position, just like Alex Leatherwood. Alex Leatherwood should have been played at guard. Now you screwed over his whole attitude and his whole demeanor, and that's not even his fault. They placed him at right tackle. We knew right tackle. See, as Carmen Brasillo, a consistently good coach, he should already know. He should already know that Alex Leatherwood was not a tackle, and this is my full blown assessment on Leatherwood. Last year, he was playing right tackle. They asked him beforehand, would you like to play right tackle when we draft you? He said, yes, I'm off for it. He played right tackle from week 1 to week 5. And then week 5, they switched him to guard. They switched him to right guard. Therefore, from week 5 to week 18, he played that guard position. And we've seen it, especially in those last 4 games, he started becoming in his element. There's a difference between college and NFL. Sometimes players are better at other positions in the NFL because it's NFL ready at that position. He was an NFL guard. He was yes, in college he played his last years in tackle. He played at left guard, but in my opinion, his best ability was at that guard position, and he should have been placed there. Just looking at the resume and looking at his first year as a rookie, he ended up getting switched over from right tackle to guard in the beginning of the season because he wasn't so good at right tackle. Therefore, his flag started clearing up. So that's why I said, as going into this year, after not working out in the first game, you should at least have him at guard and make his attitude, make his demeanor and everything go back up because it looks pretty down here. Even by his body language, some may say that he doesn't look football ready. He doesn't want to play football. But it's like when you're playing out of position, they continue to place them, you continue to get beat. Hell yeah, you're going to be down, man. So, yeah. Shout out to Anthony Estrada. Salute to the truly killer lunchable stacker track right here. Those were his sunglasses and the S.C Experience, aka Eric. Can I get a chant one time? Raiders! You already know what it is, Anthony Estrada. If you guys can hit that like button for me, I said we are solidified at the skill positions. Need outside O line and inside D line, and I'm interested to see who gets cut. Over 200 players will get cut by tomorrow. Actually, over 800. I heard something around those numbers. So a lot of players are gonna get cut by tomorrow. And hopefully, we could get some of those great guys that they cut. There could be a lot of surprise cuts on other teams and surprise cuts from our team, right? Shout out to Angel. What's good, Angel? What's good, Eric? Almost time for Raider Nation to take over Los Angeles like we will always do. Facts, Angel. Facts. We will take over LA week 1 home opener in SoFi. Our home opener. I will be there and I will vlog it. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you want to be on the vlog and you want to meet me, man, and just be ready, man. Just be ready. Hopefully you guys can be there. He said USC bias. No, I'm not USC bias. That's why I don't have Isaiah Palomar on the list. Shout out to Joshua Young, Raider Nation for life. You already know what it is, brother. You already know how it goes. What about Gerard Davis? Gerard Davis. That rings a bell. Is that the first rounder recently cut the linebacker? I believe didn't he play on the Lions, if I'm not mistaken? Hopefully I'm not wrong. If it's the first rounder that was cut by the Lions, the linebacker, I would bring him in as a practice squad guy because he does have potential. Was a first rounder. The guy looks good. He got cut. I think he was a surprise cut for me from the Detroit Lions. So in my opinion, I think on all honesty, I would look at it, right? Shout out to S.C Experience. Shout out to you, brother. And Garbers deserved the shot. Yep, my youngin gonna turn heads when given a chance. Garbers, yeah, that's why I have him as a lock on practice squad, in my opinion. But yeah, EJ, to answer your question, if it's the first rounder, surprise cut for me from them, I will look into him. I'm all looking into him. Right? Maybe he just needs a change of scenery. There you go, Chef B. Thank you for the exact number. 704 total players will be cut by tomorrow, and we could pick up some of those guys. Some of those guys would be Tony Jefferson was a goddamn surprise cut for me. That first rounder from the Lions, Davis, that he just said, Gerard Davis is a surprise cut for me. There's a lot of surprise cuts already. So, 864. Regardless, it's more than 700 that people will get cut, but 864 players going to get cut. More than 600, 700 players will be cut by tomorrow, and some of them will pick up on this practice squad. And I can't wait to see who will make the roster. And there could be a possibility that they go sign somebody from the waiver wire and they make the 53-man and somebody gets knocked down. Always a possibility. And like I said, if you guys can, please hit that like button for me. We're almost at 50 likes. If you guys could do me a favor, hit that like button. I will greatly appreciate it, right? Let me see. There we go. But yeah, so before I have about 40 minutes before I head on out here, I'm gonna go for an hour and a half. Not bad. I'm going to send the link to two of my brothers, man, and hopefully they pull up to talk about what they think about this roster. But yeah, so let me see. Here we go. But yeah, Leatherwood just needs to spend hella time with Chandler and Max before and after practice. Facts, Uncharted Raider. And yeah, they kind of shot down his whole demeanor and stuff like that. So in my opinion, going against Chandler and Max, telling him, hey, rush like you're gonna rush the quarterback and let me get better at my ability. And even asking some of these nose tackles, maybe asking Jonathan Hankins, hey, can you go one-on-one at me? So in case I do get played at guard where I want to, I can have that bull rush and see if I could contain it. That's how you get better. And then reaching out and asking Richie Incognito, hey, Incognito, help. And right when I said it, Incognito is a bad influence. Get his old ass out of y'all. Come on, man. But yeah, so just to repeat my list, Derek Carr, Jarrett Stidham, Josh Jacobs, Zamir White, Amir Abdullah, Brendan Brown, Jacob Johnson, Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Tyron Johnson, Keelan Cole, DJ Turner, Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, Jesper Horsted, Jacob Hollister, Colton Miller, Jermaine Illuminor, Bam Olaseni, Andre James, Lester Cotton, John Simpson, Alex Leatherwood, Dylan Parham, Max Crosby, Tashawn Bauer, Chandler Jones, Malcolm Kuntz, Cleve Farrell, Jonathan Hankins, Bilal Nichols, Andrew Billings, Neil Farrell Jr., Matthew Butler, Kendall Vickers, Denzel Perriman, Devon Diablo, Jayon Brown, Darion Butler, Luke Masterson, Rocky Sen, Nate Hobbs, Anthony Avery, Trayvon Mullen, Sab Webb, Darius Phillips, Trayvon Merrick, Roderick Teamer, Jonathan Abram, Deron Harmon, Daniel Carlson, AJ Cole, and Trent Siege. My practice squad locks are Chase Garbers, Brandon Bonus, Zach Valkenberg, Amik Robertson. And I know somebody said it earlier. Yes, I think it was Chef B that said it. Shout out to Chef B. I seen your comment earlier, brother. Brandon Bowden, correct me if I'm wrong. You're the one that said it. Brandon Bowden does know the system, so having him on that practice squad as a lock is going to help out these guys, and that's why I have him on the practice squad as well. Austin Walters, Jordan Meredith, Darren Munford, Cole Forthenham, Curtis Bolter, Bryce Cosby, Matt Thaddeus Farley, Azir Brown, Kyle Pickle all make the practice squad for me. And I got somebody backstage, man. You seeing them on my channel a lot of times, man. They're representing the West Side as well, especially in North California. Shout out to him and shout out for him to joining me. My brother, West Side Sports Radio, Raider Earn in the building.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening?
Good,
Yo,
brother.
Eric, I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you. You want to keep 4 tight ends and only 8 offensive linemen?
Yes.
Bro, our offensive line is gonna need to be like rotated, and we need like more. We need to keep the players that are versatile and can play multiple positions. You know what I mean? 8 players. I mean 8 players on the offensive line. I could see like if we had like Donald Penn and Kelechi Osemele and Rodney Hudson and them guys again. You know what I'm saying? Then I could see keeping 7, 8 linemen. But in the situation we're in, I think it's got to be 9. I think we got to hold on to God damn it, Barton. We got to hold on to that guy, and I don't think Bam makes it because his primary position is what, left tackle. So if Colton goes down, then it's like then we got Bam in there. I think Bam would get Carr killed. I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just saying, like, bro, I don't think he's quite ready.
I don't think anybody is quite ready, man. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. What I've seen with this O line has been atrocious during the preseason. Nobody looks good. So at the end of the day, even if any of our starters go down, we're not looking good, regardless of the position. And this is my counter to it, right? I do think it's a possibility that 9 offensive linemen will be there. In all honesty, there could be a possibility that Jesper Horsted gets put on the practice squad, and you end up seeing maybe Thayer Munford get the okay, or maybe Alex Bars because not Alex Bars. I think it's Bars, right? Bars is the versatile guy that could be inside out that side. But the reason why I have this 8 right here is because of this, right? Andre James could play the center and guard, but I think he's automatically a center. That's no doubt about it. Jermaine Illuminor could play the right tackle and guard, but in my opinion, he'll play that right tackle spot. Cody Miller, obviously left tackle. Lester Cotton could play either guard position. John Simpson could play either guard position. Alex Leatherwood could play tackle or guard. Even though he's been horrific at tackle, he could still be there as a backup on the tackle role, but could start at that guard position. Then Dylan Parham has played a lot of snaps at center as well. So he has that under his belt, and he also plays guard. And in Memphis, he played tackle. So the guy's versatile. So you got 3 guys backing all these guys up that could be versatile on any of those positions. And that's why I have 8, because when you look at the Patriots and what they run when they play running plays, they have 2 tight ends out there. And having a guy like Horston and Hollister that are great blockers, in my opinion, better than Foster Moreau and Waller in blocking, you got to have those guys on the roster. And that's just my take on it. Like I'm saying, I think 9 players will be a thing, and I do think Bam Olaseni is a project. The same thing as GA Patriot said. I've said this before in before the preseason. Bam Olaseni is a 2-year project. And the only reason I'm gonna say it again. The only reason why I have Bam Olaseni in this 53 man is because Thayer Munford is injured right now. That's why. It's by default, in my opinion.
What is Munford's injury looking like? Does anybody know?
Undisclosed minor injury, and it's taking him out of multiple practices, so it must be something.
God damn, I'm really rooting for that guy too, man. Come on, there.
So I would say Bam by default hits the 53 man. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's a fuck, man. I don't.
But I mean,
I'm not confident with that going into the season though.
Yeah.
I like Miller and Illuminor at the end, at the edges. I'm cool. I'm cool with Cotton. I'd rather have Leatherwood at the guard, but I'm cool with Cotton because he's been showing up. And John Simpson, haven't seen much of him, but there's probably a reason for that. Maybe he's just doing really good. But what I seen from him last season wasn't great. So I feel like he needs a little bit more work. and Dylan Parham. Haven't really seen much from him, so I don't have enough to form an opinion on him yet.
And yeah, in all honesty, you could easily put 9 offensive linemen on this team. I'm not saying we're not going to. This is just prediction of what I would do.
What up, Lone?
Shout out to Raider Allegiance. They might say he might go to IR. There you go. And shout out to Raider Way. I feel what you're saying. Just a better chance with deep roll line. No, you're right, Chef B. Yeah, it was just, as far as the offensive line, that's just what I was thinking, right? If I were to make the decisions, but there's a reason why I'm not making the decision, right? That's why I made a prediction, because I am gonna be wrong on a lot of these things, and I think nobody is gonna get the exact roster right, because this regime works on their time, on their way, and all that, right? We could have a lot of surprise cuts, we could have a lot of surprise 53-man makers, right? But yeah, obviously you could take off Jesper Horsted, put him on the practice squad, and put another offensive lineman in there, take Bam Moleseni out, and shove somebody else there. So it's easily
probably going to be Bars and Barton. Those are the two that I would.
I just
keep.
didn't
That's the changes I would make.
I just didn't look too much of Bars, man, and what I've been seeing, he didn't look too.
I don't like him either, but he's a veteran and he knows what he's doing. I mean, he might get beat, but at least he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's going to be in at least the right place.
And trust me, I will be live tomorrow for the deadline. So if I'm gonna have this, and if this live is gonna be here, I'm not gonna delete this live. So if we want to go back, I'm gonna have this saved, my 53-man roster prediction, and by tomorrow we're gonna go over my 53-man prediction, see how many I got right and wrong, and see how many times I went wrong. Because I ain't scared to say that I was wrong on some of these things. I'm not gonna change none of this. So if people gotta take pictures or come back to this live, hey, I'm all for it, man. So this is just my prediction here. Hopefully I'm right on a lot of things, man. I'll feel good about myself. But if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong, right? Shout out
to
Chuck.
Bugsy. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's all good. Shout out to Chuck the Jedi, man. Good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Bugsy Raider. What's good, my brother? Hope all is well.
Hey, and salute to everybody in the chat that I didn't get a chance to shout out individually. My bad, y'all.
Facts. And trades and cuts are coming. I think there's gonna be guys. Look it. I promise you, stack it. SC, you already know what it is, man. Stack up them like buttons. I'm gonna tell you.
What up, Chuck?
Tomorrow, some of us will wake up to a lot of news already, and some of us will wake up early when news is starting to drop. Because like previously said, around 800 players will be released. 800. That's 800 around multiple players that are going to get reported. Big surprise cuts. Trades. We have already seen 2 trades happen today. Laviska Shenault from the Jacksonville Jaguars heads to the Panthers. And the Panthers end up sending their offensive lineman to, I forgot where, I just seen it. Oh, Dennis Daly, a 7th round 2024 pick from the Panthers in exchange for a 2024 5th round pick. So a offensive line, Dennis Daly, goes to the Titans already. That's already 2 trades that happened today. Maybe I missed another one. And Tony Jefferson, him being cut was a very big surprise to me from the Ravens. So now, honestly, it's just picking up, y'all. Yes, I've seen that. Laviska got traded.
Sonny Michel was cut from Miami. Unfortunately, I don't think we don't have a need for a running back. But you never know. Was he an upgrade over Brandon Bolden?
He would be, in my opinion, he would be an upgrade above Kenyon Drake, which Kenyon Drake is gone. But I would say that he would be an upgrade over Brendan Brown, just because Brendan Brown's a rookie and Sony Michel's that Super Bowl winning running back. And shout out to Sony Michel, man. I know he's not a Raider, but and Sony Michel knows the Patriot system. Just saying. He could catch out of the backfield, but shout out to that's the one player I got to interview. Is Sony Michel. I got to interview him before the Super Bowl, so that's something I always have under my belt and I love, man, because I'm always gonna remember that. So shout out to Sony Michel, but I would bring him in. Knows the Patriot system. Hey, bring him in for a workout or something, right? I wanted Laviska for us when he came out of Colorado. Yeah, Laviska Shenault, he was a shocker being traded. But I seen, looking at the Jacksonville roster, I looked at it yesterday, and they're pretty deep. Getting Zay Jones, getting Christian Kirk, all that. And shout out to Raider Way, and shout out to Eater. What's good, man? Thanks, Shenault was a solid receiver. Facts. Jacksonville Jaguars trade wide receiver Laviska Shenault to the Carolina Panthers right there, if you missed it. They're trading. The Panthers will send an undisclosed draft compensation to Jacksonville. Chenault carries a about half mil cap hit in 2022 and 1.5 mil in 2023, around there. The trade was made 24 hours before the NFL team requires a 53 man. And there you go. The Panthers have 4 receivers now. Now they got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Terrence Marshall Jr., Shai Smith, and Laviska Shenault.
Okay, it's a halfway decent little receiving core.
But now you got to ask about those quarterbacks, Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold.
There's the problem.
Mhm.
Man, I don't know. As you say, Jacksonville's deep at receiver. I mean, they got okay. I feel like Jacksonville has a bunch of receivers, but I don't feel like they have anybody that's like that scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying there's anybody like a Tyreek Hill on that team or something, but they are a pretty world-winded offense. When you really break down the Jacksonville offense, as long as Trevor Lawrence does good, their offense could perform. It's just their defense that has a little bit of questions. When you look at the roster, they have Marvin Jones Jr. from Detroit. You have Zay Jones, and you have Christian Kirk, right? Now you got Laviska Shenault out of there, right? Then you got Brandon Sheriff that you add to your O-line. You have Evan Ingram that you added to your tight end. And you have Travis Etienne. You have James Robinson. And you have Snoop Connor, the rookie. So you have a pretty good running back room. And honestly, that's a decent offense.
Eric, you got to stop butchering these names, bro. It's Travis Etienne, not Etienne.
I'm going to call him Etienne because he ain't going to be on my fantasy draft board. That's why.
Hey, he's one of the top running backs, though.
I ain't picking him. I'm not saying who I'm going to pick, but I'm going to be on a couple drafts.
Out of him.
And shout out to Shad Schrader, man. And shout out to Mr. Took Your Soul. I'm sorry if I missed you. Shout out to Mr. Took Your Soul. Good to see you, brother. The closest pair they have to Shenault would be Etienne or Etienne, whatever. And he has a high
Etienne.
Etienne. There we go. And there we go. He said soft. Hey, Dirty, you keep calling me. I'm going to start calling you out. He said, great video, bro. Soft hands make you happy, motherfucker. Hey, listen, Dirty. Hey, who am I? Hold on. Who am I?
Hey, that's from all that lotion from them late nights, Eric.
Hey, who am I, y'all?
Oh, shit. Nah, Eric.
Resting my eyes.
Eric, who am I?
Oh, shit. Shout out to Dirty Raider, man. Hey, it was good meeting you, brother. Oh, shit. That was funny. Shout out to Blue Raider, man. What's good, Blue Raider? Good to see you, man. Shout out to the $2 super chat there from Dirty, man. It was good seeing you, brother. He said good night, Dirty. But it was good meeting a couple of you, man. I also met Raider Kojo, Big Mike Raider. When you meet, it's been the coolest motherfucker you ever met. When you meet, it's been the coolest motherfucker you met. Hey, hell yeah, man. It was a good time, man. It was good meeting y'all and talking to y'all, man. So hopefully more conversations moving forward. And can't wait to see you week 1, brother. I'll be there week 1, so you already know. Shout out to Raider Ross. Salute, young Raider. Salute to you, brother. Eric is sunglasses at night. Shout out to Shad Schrader, man. Shout out to you, brother. But yeah, so.
Hey, Eric, you got to organize SC's meet and greet for the Rams game for that weekend.
What the fuck? Hey, I'm nobody, bro. I can't do a meet and greet. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, I bet you half the subscribers from LA would come out, bro.
Hey, yeah, I looked at my statistics. 50% of people are from the SoCal, which is the S.C Experience after all, right?
Right.
Shout out to everybody over there in SoCal, man. I grew up over here and all that in West Los Angeles, if you guys didn't know that. And then now I'm in the Valley now, but I'm still in SoCal over here, through and through. So shout out to everybody, man. So Dirty.
Eric yelling Compton, but he moved to Riverside. Now I'm playing.
But yeah, so back to this. Did you know LOL? What do you mean, Sean Johnson? Did I know what? Did I oh, here we go. Eric, let me know if you got this. 15th message and 50 minutes. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Hold up. I got you right now, brother. Let me look at your message. I was just live, brother. You know me. I don't really check my phone.
Sean Johnson like crazy, bro.
Here we go. Yeah, I did. I replied to you. I replied to you. Yeah, I replied to you, brother. You left me on red, man. Yeah, I seen it. I seen all those things, man. When I hit
when I'm left on red.
When I like the post or I reply with like a single sentence, that means I seen everything and I looked at it, man, and I appreciate that, Sean Johnson, because sometimes I get some information you give me, or sometimes I'm the ones I don't get right. Um,
Fucking cool, Kev.
for sure, Dirty. Hey, pop on in, Dirty. I got around how many time? What is it? About 20, 30 minutes left.
Bro, you ain't got nothing important to do. You ain't got no time limit.
Oh yeah, I got some homework to do, brother.
Hey, Cool Kev said you do your meet and greets on Figueroa on Sundays.
This motherfucker. Ah, shit. Shot is actually just, I think you're awesome. I appreciate that. Eric, what you think about Max Clee, Sue Chandler as a D line? Yeah, GA Patriot. Thinking
We
about
got to
it,
sign Sue first, though.
and shout out to Paso, Texas. Shout out to Ray Bosby. Hey, E, just here. What did I miss? My other brother. Can you send a link to your channel, so I can subscribe? Oh, Earns. Hey, mod.
Oh, okay.
If
It's
you guys
West Side Sports Radio.
Facts.
If you scroll up, Terrence put it in here a couple times.
Facts.
If you ask him nicely, we can get him to do it again.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
Terrence,
Please.
do you think you put that in there for me one more time, bro? I appreciate it, big homie.
And to combine both questions with you guys, man, it's this with it, right? Clee, if you guys looked at him against the Patriots, he played a lot of nose tackle, D tackle row. He was playing that 3-tech. So in my opinion, it could be a possible chance that he starts at that D line over Bilal Nichols, because Bilal Nichols hasn't played a snap yet. It's a potential, right?
Yeah, that
How would you think of Jonathan Hankins, Clee Farrell?
Thank you, Terrence.
Maybe Andrew Billings or Kendall Vickers, and then you have your edge rushers and Max Crosby and Chandler Jones rushing you. It doesn't look too bad. I pass on Sue all day. We good without that paycheck. Facts, brother. Facts.
Bro, honestly, I like them two young lions in the middle. If we could get Farrell and Butler, get them in there and get them some playing time, bro, I feel like next year they could be some monsters going into the season. Put them with Max and Chandler, bro. That's a really, really nice looking defensive line.
Shout out to Dirty Eric, man.
But yeah, if
that Sue wants to play Waller. We'll see after this, right? So I got somebody backstage, man, and he's awake. Don't worry, y'all. He ain't resting his eyes today. My brother, King of the Lake, my brother, Dirty Raider, up in the back.
What up, Dirty Raider? He's awake for now.
Fuck you too, nigga. I saw everything, man. Fuck you.
It'd be like that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Shit,
What's
we
up,
can't.
brother?
I can't call it.
Hey, bro. You mean, look. First off, you can't tell me this look cool as shit, nigga.
That nigga there, bro.
That shit look cool as shit, Mike. And I wasn't asleep. I told y'all.
He was resting his eyes.
He got the first picture, and then he came in for a close up. And I was like, "What, man? You got the first one, bro? What? You got the first picture? You ain't gonna give me twice, Mike? Come on. I ain't even sleep. I'm awake. I can hear everything, bro. I can hear. I don't have to see to be awake, man. Just when you get to 40, you understand. When you get to 40, you understand, man.
He said Dirty was sleepy. He was resting his eyes from the bullshit he was watching. And yeah, that DJ was.
Bro.
I heard the DJ was a Chargers fan.
Bro, no, it wasn't. So it wasn't the DJ, bro. It wasn't the DJ. It was the MC.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be some kind of comedian. This nigga wasn't funny, bro. You know what I mean? You wasn't funny. You wasn't hype. Like, bro, not only did you get booed off the small stage, you got booed off the big stage.
God damn.
Like,
hey,
bro,
and you got to be bad to get booed off the stage by a bunch of potheads, bro.
Bro, it got so bad to where one of the DJs from 92.3 K-Day had to take over, bro.
Oh shit! I wasn't there for that part. Oh
yeah, they had to take over. The crowd was like, man.
Bro, like
this bro wasn't hype at all, bro. He was garbage, homie.
See if everybody had energy, right? Because it was already dead. Because the DJ was, I don't know what kind of bullshit he was spilling. The MC, bro, you don't say that in front of a bunch of Raider fans. He goes, "Go Chargers, bro! Come on, it's already like
your ass whooped."
Like, bro, like that's the worst moment you could ever say that shit,
bro.
The only worst thing you can say there is fucking go 49ers or some shit. I don't know.
But overall, hey, what was more important, man, was me to meet a couple of y'all, man. And I met a couple of y'all. It was pretty cool, man. So I wish I would have stayed longer, but hey, we
Hey,
still
you
got a
should
lot
have,
of time.
man. Doc's got us the royal treatment,
I
bro.
heard, man. Fuck. I was like, shit.
I kept telling you too. I said, bro, you sure you want to go home?
Well, I didn't necessarily go home. I was still in Victorville.
I asked you 3 times, bro. You sure you leaving? You might want to hang out. I'm gonna go ahead and run. All right, bro. Then when you got ready, bro, you sure you leaving?
Yeah.
You positive?
I didn't hear you the third time because there was so much noise. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, fuck.
Bro.
But yeah, hey, I'll make sure. Hey, I'll make sure to pop into that whole Vegas
And
shit.
Digital
later,
Press,
man.
bro. Even Digital Press was backstage with us.
Mm-hmm.
Digital Prez, I heard it had to make a long bathroom visit, bro, and not to take a shit neither.
I don't know nothing about that.
I heard
Yeah.
Digital Prez ate some pizza and he spent most of his time in the fucking bathroom throwing up.
Where'd you hear that at?
He
On
said
Doc
it in the
shit.
chat.
Yeah.
He said it in the chat.
He said
He
that?
said it. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, Lil Bro was fucked up, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing, bro. You throwing
Yeah, I
up,
wasn't
you
there,
ain't
so I
drink,
didn't even.
nigga. How the fuck you throwing up and you ain't even drink? This nigga had one motherfucking shot of fucking tequila, bro.
Bro,
This nigga had
Brez
one
not even
shot of
21
tequila
yet, is he?
7 hours before he threw up, nigga. 7 hours before he threw
Is
up.
Prez even? Well, no, I'm not even gonna ask that question.
Yeah, Prez is 21.
Oh, okay.
Prez is 21. We were all
Did you guys get Eric high yet though? I want to see that shit.
I just took a hit off the stizzy off of Auntie Six, but that's about it.
Just know, motherfucker, when I come around, you getting high, goddammit.
I took the thing though. Hold on, let me see. Hold up.
Nah, man, fuck that. I tried to get this nigga to go get some booty. This nigga wouldn't move.
This boy.
Yeah.
What is
That shit is fire, man. Hey, this shit's fire. Shout out to them. Look at that.
What the fuck is it? The fuck is it?
Oh shit,
So
my shit
basically-
froze. My shit's froze. Hold
Right.
on. Okay, I think I'm good. Am I good? Y'all can hear me?
So these were in there. 6 of these. They're in that
Yeah.
container.
Oh, okay.
6 cannabis
Yep.
cigarettes are in there.
Dope.
I don't want to
Yep,
open
yep.
this one, but I'll show you.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see. Let me see if I got another one.
What I like really about it, bro, is this shit,
Wow.
bro. This is
Yeah.
that shit.
It slide right off. So
Yeah,
you
it
ain't gotta
does.
damage it, you know what I mean? But it slide right off. And shout out the docs and them. They did this shit, bro. But,
Yeah. He said, unfortunately, it was too green for me to stay. Plus family time a must. Hey, it's all good, Squid. It was good to meet you as well, brother.
Hey, it was great to meet Squid,
Yeah.
man. But so basically, you know what I mean? Connects it's called Game Day. You know what I mean? The brand is called Game Day, right? It's Game Day 98 at the bottom.
Dope.
If you can focus on it. But it says Game Day .98, you know what I mean, on Instagram. And then you open it up.
Nice.
Yep.
That was some fucking Steve Urkel shit right there.
Did I do that?
Here we go. But yeah, man, shit. it was cool, man, seeing people. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Look at that. There you go.
That's nice for sure.
Nice little container too. Keep your shit. You know what I mean. It got 2 buttons on the side, so it actually closes and locks. You know what I mean? Like it actually closes and locks. There's 2 locks right here, so it ain't just a metal container. You know what I mean? You see the 2 locks right there. Snap it down. Boom. You got to press these 2 buttons to open it.
Okay. Dope.
Facts. And there's Dirty's YouTube right there, man. And yeah, shit. Like I said, shout out to everybody that we met, man. Hopefully, some of you guys that I met that are not content creators come on in. Like my brother Kojo, man. Shout out to Kojo. Shout out to Big Mike Raider, man. Black Sunday over there, man, and a couple other dudes too.
Bro. Appreciate that dude for real. But man, had a good time, man. I had a really good time, bro. Enjoyed myself.
Somebody say, did Stu show up to the event? Nah.
Look,
Yeah.
that's a subject. You know what I mean? That I'm not gonna talk about, bro. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I'll leave that to the people who really need to
Yeah.
address it. Just know I was disappointed, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh
I was
man.
highly disappointed, bro.
Shout out to Raider Way. Yep, yep. And hey, let's go back to some Raiders football, man. Let's switch it on that note. We need sewer veteran DT that is somewhat of equivalent. A lot of people are gonna get cut, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. So, based on I don't know if you guys seen what I predicted. What are some surprise cuts you guys think would happen from our team? Some people that would get surprise cuts.
Amik is a
Uh,
surprise to me. Now I'm just playing.
Surprise to me.
mhm.
If Leatherwood gets cut, I'll be fucking shocked. I mean, I really would.
Okay.
What are they gonna give up out on dude after 1 year and it's like our bad, we playing him in the wrong spot? I would be shocked at a cut from Leatherwood. I'd be highly surprised at a cut by Britton Brown.
Okay.
Um I'll be shocked at another I'll be shocked at a cut from I'll be shocked to see Mac Hollins' name on that list.
Okay.
Um I'll be not shocked but lightweight surprised to see Tayshawn Bauer name on that list. I'll
Okay.
be highly disappointed to see Neil Farrell name on that list. That's the only ones I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Okay. Okay. What you think,
I
Dirty?
would
What is a surprise cuts for you?
well,
What would
I
be a
wouldn't be
surprise cut?
surprised if Keelan Cole got cut. I'll be honest. I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised. Um, Leatherwood will be a surprise. Like Ern said, it's 1 year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The kid could do something. Just play him where he needs to be played. Stop playing him at tackle. Um, Zeke would be, Amik would be a surprise.
Okay.
Honestly, I just believe Amik would probably be a surprise to me. I think he's more favored in that building than Webb is right now. Because they will owe Amik a lot more money than they will owe Webb. If they cut him, they owe Amik a whole lot more money than they owe Webb.
Yeah.
So um, that. Hey, what up, EJ? It was good to meet EJ too.
Oh shit! I
EJ
got
was
I
out
got to
there.
miss out on EJ, man. I heard he was there,
Yeah,
and I was trying to find him. But shout out
yeah,
to EJ.
EJ.
Not sure if you
What up,
covered it,
EJ?
but
Yeah, EJ was out there.
we're not to get a pick for Gillespie. Yeah, we are gonna get a pick for Gillespie. I believe it's a.
No, we're not.
No, he
Oh,
didn't
we're
make the
not.
team, so we don't get nothing.
Nope.
Oh shit!
But I mean, I think the Raiders was expecting that. If I'm being honest, I believe the Raiders was expecting that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't even really think they thought. I mean, if you think he really gonna make the team, you'll probably ask for like a 6. But if you have doubts too, you would take the conditional. You know what I mean? Like you went into it knowing it's conditional. So either way it goes, you know what I mean? If it worked out, cool, great, wonderful. If not, you was already in the understanding that yeah, he's probably not gonna make the squad, but we don't want him either. You know what I mean? That's how you know a team really don't want you when they sign you on a condition.
Trade you on the condition,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and shout out to East Coast Gridiron. What up, my brother ECG, man? Hope all is well, brother. Hope you're doing well. Blessings. No, EJ was a pick. He had to play 2 games to get compensation from the Titans. Yeah. Um,
Right.
and they recently got a guard. They traded for one earlier that I said earlier, Dennis Daly or Ailey or something, for a 7th rounder. So they're making moves over there. Besides that, do you guys think any trades happen with our team? Gaining, giving away.
Ooh,
Well, we ain't
shit.
giving away shit. I'll tell you that right now.
And if we do make a trade, it's not gonna be anything significant.
Okay.
Bro, I
It's
mean,
gonna
if we
be
give
small.
anything away, look, if we give anything away, bro, it's like giving away stickers at an event. You know what I mean? You're not really concerned about it. It's just
Yeah.
Right.
stickers. You know what I mean? It's just stickers. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't really tripping. It's just stickers. Right? So if you was to give something away, it'd be like something that's sticker worthy that you would consider sticker worthy. You know what I mean? I don't know quite possibly what that would be, but I mean, you would give away something that's sticker worthy.
Do you think San Francisco or a team that needs a solid backup project quarterback tries to make a move for Garbers from us?
Nah,
Whether
'cause
it's a trade or they try to snatch him off the practice practice
No,
squad.
because I'll tell you this: if you take Frisco out of the mix, they just restructured the contract with
Jimmy Garoppolo.
with
Yep.
Garoppolo
Right.
today, right? So there ain't nobody trying to move on that. You know what I mean?
How about a team like New Orleans, where where it's a sharp drop off from starter to backup?
Nah, they got I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm just being honest. I doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said Leatherwood trade possibly. I think it's a 25% that a Leatherwood trade would happen. I think it's 25. I think there's a possibility, but I don't think it happens. But I think 25% Leatherwood would be traded. It wouldn't make sense to me. I would be utterly shocked completely. But this regime, we've seen it. They don't care if you have a rookie contract, you take a cap hit or any of that. They're willing to get rid of you if they ain't what they wanted from you, right? They didn't get what they wanted from you, right? Um, to us, we want him as a guard. We've been saying that. Maybe to them, they're like, "Here's your chance to make the roster," and the only way that you make the roster
What
is
up,
play that right
Diego?
tackle role, and you missed it, and you're gone. That could be another way they're thinking, right?
That's
up,
not
nephew?
no kind of fair though. That
But
doesn't send the right
that's
message
how
to
the
the rest
regime
of the team.
works. They're strict with it. They don't care.
Yeah.
It sucks, but hey, I'm trusting them. We got.
Yeah, I was given some mushroom candy, but I had to bring that shit home.
Shout out to EJ.
I gotta bring that shit home, bro. If I try that,
Yeah, I
I
ain't
gotta be
fucking
at
with
home
that.
with nothing to do. You know what I mean? I gotta be at home with nothing to do. Like nothing to do, bro. So,
He
Kids
said-
got to be away for the weekend and the whole shit, huh?
bro, I gotta have nothing to do, bro. Bro, they was giving out so much bro. I'm telling you, I smoke weed for free all fucking day.
Really?
All day, bro. I didn't pay for shit. Bro, in this, I know you can't see it because of the green screen, but this little container right here. So you heard of Wax Bars?
No.
All right, so it's a company called Wax Bars, and what they do is they make the oils and stuff, right? But after they make the oil, they filter all the butane and everything out of it. So when it comes out, it's pure. It's just clear THC. Nothing else involved. You know what I mean? It's just the pure THC is like filtered like 4 or 5 times or something like that. They pull out all the extracts. You know what I mean? And bro, it come out, and I ain't gonna lie, I was like, man, what the fuck is that? Cocaine? Because it come out white, right? Because they take everything out, but it come out white. So Brody, look, I'm telling you, it's $55 a gram.
God damn.
$55 a gram. The dude,
that's cocaine prices,
bro. The dude who makes it, he's like, bro, I just pulled this batch out of the lab like maybe 3 hours ago. This nigga gave me 4 grams for free. He just thing. It was like, hey,
fucking, damn it,
shit.
Fuck! I went down there and I seen they were barely setting up and shit. I should have fucking stayed.
Bro, I went down there.
You don't even smoke. Stop.
Bro,
I don't do it on lives like you earned.
What'd you say?
I was meeting people while they was setting up, bro.
Yeah.
And I had my GoPro and I was just walking around like, hey, so what you got going on? They tell me about it. Like, here, take this. You know what I mean? Hit me on IG. Tell me what you think about it. You know, all right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, fuck it.
Hell yeah, huh?
Hell yeah.
Bro, man, I must have smoked 16, 17 joints, bro. All pre-rolls that was just being given out on the day.
There you go.
Bro, I don't even think I opened my own stash, nigga, at all that day. I still ain't opened my own stash, bro. I'm still smoking on shit from there, bro.
Damn.
It was so much I couldn't even smoke all of it. I just put some of the shit in my backpack.
Hey, where the fuck is Adelanto? Ain't that motherfucker like damn near by Barstow and shit?
It would have been a 6-hour drive for you.
Yeah.
Just like going to LA?
Yep, but once you got to Bakersfield, you would take
58.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Just like you're going to Vegas.
Yep, exactly. But you would have went 10 miles south.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like maybe like yeah, about 10 miles south. You know what I mean? Of when you would have got to the freeway to go up to Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You instead of going up, you go 10 miles south for you being out of
Oh,
Atlanta.
okay, I got you.
And no, ECG, I'm not traveling to any games. Maybe if you consider going to Nevada for Vegas, yeah. I mean, besides that, no, I think I'm gonna go to the East Coast next year. We play Miami in Miami next year. So I'm
You know, it
planning
would
to
be
go to
an interesting
Miami.
game to travel to, y'all. You
I'm
would
gonna go to
fly up to Seattle for that game.
shoot.
I know, fuck. As soon as I said Seattle, I remember Dirty hates fucking Seattle. I
Yeah,
love
I
the
don't hate
rains.
Seattle.
I love the rain, so
I
that shit's
don't.
perfect for me.
But look, let me clarify. I do not
Okay,
hate
he doesn't hate
Seattle.
Seattle. He hates the weather in Seattle.
It's not even just the weather in Seattle. I don't have a
Okay.
problem with rain. I don't mind rain.
yeah,
It's just some of the people that, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Seattle could be the nicest place in the world, right?
yeah.
But it's that city that I went to, bro, that I fucking hate. Cause she let my fucking drink sit on the counter for 5 fucking minutes and she didn't want to fucking say my name. All because she didn't want to scream, because she didn't want to yell my name. You know what I mean? She didn't want
What,
to say
Dirty?
Dirty Raider.
Yo, wait,
Oh,
that,
damn.
hey, wait, hold on, wait, what? Okay, that's not it. Hold on.
So I'm
I'm
in
not,
Look, I'll tell you the story, bro. I'm in Starbucks, right?
yeah,
I'm ordering a drink. I'm in Seattle.
yeah.
I'm in Starbucks. I'm ordering a drink, right? I order my drink, right? I order mine. My cousin is with me, and my
Mhm.
cousin's paying for it. And he's a Niner fan, right? We went up to see my other cousin for his 45th birthday. You know what I mean? So we flew up there on a surprise. He didn't even know we was coming up. So we flew up there for his 45th birthday, you know what I mean, to surprise him. So we in Starbucks getting something to drink, headed to my other cousin's house to watch the games, right? So we go into Starbucks. I order my drink. My cousin orders his drink, right? And she's like, give me a name. And he's like, Dirty Raider, right? Like that's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, cool. Now, when they make your drink, you know what I mean? You go sit down because it's going to be a minute. Then they call out your name, right? So they all in Seahawk jerseys and shit, right? Because this is when we was playing the Chiefs. And Derek Carr had the most rushing yards in the game because it seemed like he was the only motherfucker that showed up and performed on the Sunday night. Y'all remember the Sunday night football game with the Chiefs last year in November. So you know what I mean? They all got on Seahawk jerseys and shit like that, bro. And my drink gets made. Me and my cousin drink get made. And, normally they be like, Paul, Mike, you know what I mean? Phil,
Yeah,
Aaron,
yeah.
whatever, right? Bro, she just sits my shit on the counter.
Shit.
Bro, so like me and my cousin, we sitting there, we talking and shit. Nigga, I look at my watch, I'm like, fuck, where my drink,
Oh shit.
She was like, oh yeah, your shit's been sitting here for like 5 minutes. I'm like, well, you ain't gonna call me out? She's like, well, we don't say that word in here. I said, what word? She said the red. I said, man, if you don't make my drink again,
Damn.
you don't
They
make
Fuck.
my
still got a bug in the ass from when we used to beat that ass in the 80s and the 90s, bro.
bro, if you don't make my fucking drink again, man, my shit been sitting in 5 minutes is all. Bro, I always get the same thing, bro. I
Yeah.
always get the same thing. Give me a caramel frappuccino, heavy cream, no milk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With the whipped cream and the light drizzle in the cup. Point blank. I like the heavy cream because it makes it thicker. You know what I mean?
Pause.
So it don't get pause. It don't get as runny as if when it has milk, and it don't taste the same either. Right? Like heavy cream just has a better taste than milk does.
Yeah, because
So I
that
always
motherfucker do
get the
get a
heavy
little
cream
watery and
poured
shit
in
if you let it melt.
instead of milk. Like I said, it stays cold longer. It stays frozen. You know what I mean? It stays consistent longer than if you were to get milk. It would immediately like turn to liquid in like maybe like 5 to 7 minutes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Versus the heavy cream where it takes like 20 minutes for it to actually turn into liquid. So
Okay. Damn. They said shit. They be
rise,
tripping
you
over there.
stupid.
And shout out to ECG. Just say the word, I'll travel out and get you a ticket. Hey, I appreciate that, brother.
So,
Hey, I'll for sure hit you up when I go over there, man. And hey, we'll chop it up, man. We'll hang. You already know what it is. Salute to Snoops. Let me get back to this chat. Salute to Snoops real quick. I shout out to you. Who was the
What
most
up,
surprising
Snoops?
cut for you guys so far? Not really anybody yet, but I think I'll
right.
have a better answer for you tomorrow, ECG. So
Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow when we cut
I'll tell you
more
something.
players,
For
I would
most
have.
people, it was probably Kenyon Drake. Because
Oh yeah, that would
some
probably
people
be one.
didn't see
Yeah,
the writing on the wall. I mean, I
yeah.
saw
When
the
we
writing.
when we
I saw the
drafted two
writing.
running backs in that draft, bro, the writing was on the wall
It
right
was
then and
putting
there.
Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake both on notice. It's like you either perform or not. They were both out there. Josh Jacobs ended up performing. There you go. Josh Jacobs, you secured your spot. Kenyon Drake didn't perform as well.
Eagle
What happened?
Terry, what it do, man? Salute.
But shout out to Egletarian, man. Shout out to High Rise 8, man. And shout out to everybody here, man. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody.
All rise.
Next year we gotta get everybody to come out here to Bosa Chica Beach. Forget fuck the desert party at the beach. Oh, Bosa Chica, yeah. I missed it this year.
Bro, so look, man. Jesse, shoot me all the info for that, bro. What up, Watts? What's good with you,
Jesse
man?
Cardenas.
Shout out to Watts, man.
What
What's
up,
good,
Watts?
Watts? Good to see you, brother. And Dirty, you're gonna be vlogging or going live stream, or both
Where?
at the Charger game.
Ah, man, I'll be doing both.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be
I'm only
doing
gonna
both.
vlog
So
it.
I'll be there around 9 o'clock, 8:30,
Okay,
9 o'clock. I'll be there.
same.
Um, I gotta pick Spicy and Mother Moon up from the
Okay.
airport.
Mhm.
Dirty Low's gonna drive down Sunday morning to my
Okay.
house and roll out with me. So we'll go pick Spicy, Mother Moon up from the airport, and
Okay.
then we'll go in. I got I got I got a thing with East Los that I got to do. You know what I mean? I'm doing so I told y'all I had something coming in the works, bro, and
Yeah.
I meant that. I'm doing a documentary series on Raider Nation booster clubs.
Okay.
You
Hell
know,
yeah.
so I got I think 4 or 5 booster clubs
Ooh,
that have
okay.
said, yeah, you know what I mean, that they would love to,
I
do
can't wait
something
to see
like
that
that.
one. Hell yeah.
So
That's
I
dope.
got a docu series, and those are going to be 3-day shoots, 2 or 3 day
Okay.
shoots. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do a shoot with them where it's just them in an area where I get to talk to them, and then an event that they do, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna put the two together. All right.
What up,
So the
Yoshi?
first one is gonna be with my boys from East Los. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Um, it's gonna be with them, and let me make sure I get that information out
For sure, for sure,
properly.
for sure.
Uh,
While he does that, I'm also gonna be vlogging. So if you catch me, I will be doing interviews on people. I'll ask you if you feel comfortable to be on camera and talk about some things. I'll ask you questions, stuff like that, and I'll put it together and I'll vlog going through tailgate to tailgate, going to person, meeting everybody, and during the game. Especially when we're in the red zone, I'm gonna try to record as much as possible so I could capture a touchdown at least. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. It's a bunch of interviews and just having fun and hanging out, man. And this is my first time being 21 at a tailgate, so I'm excited even more. So,
hey, even
yeah,
if you could share that small thing, that would be the
gotcha,
info.
gotcha.
Yes, I don't like
Here we go.
screwing it up. You know what I mean? So you got the Southeast Los Raider Nation. You know what I mean?
There we go.
That's gonna be the first ones that come out. They got a tailgate going over there in the pink lot, bro, and they've been voted the best tailgate. You know what I mean, to attend.
Hell yeah.
So if you come into the game, find them, bro. Find them. They have been voted by the Raiders as one of the best tailgates to attend
Hell yeah.
before.
Shout out to Yoshi.
So you definitely want to find them, you know what I mean, and go follow them, bro. At the same time, you know what I mean. They do great things, you know what I mean. They do
Mhm.
they do really great things. So find them on IG, you know what I mean. This is their IG page right here. Find them on IG, and they will be in the building for they're part of being at Club in Cahoots for the Cardinals game.
They're gonna be there, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna
I
be
seen
there.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. I'll be
one,
there. I'll be
yeah.
there.
The memorial that they're holding is for one of their brothers.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean? So so it's for one of their brothers. So that'll be the third day shoot for me with
Yeah,
them.
I'll be
You know
vlogging
what
that
I
one.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna
Oh yeah.
start with the game. Then I'm gonna catch them probably the Saturday before the
What up,
Cardinals
Audrey?
game. You know what I mean? Do that shoot, and then I'm gonna shoot this, and that will be, you know what I mean, the end of that series, and that'll be out probably like week
For sure.
2 or 3. You know what I mean? That series will start out in probably like week 3. So, and then I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to do
Oh
something
yeah, man.
every
Hey,
week, every other week.
yeah, you know what that means, chat? That you know what that means, Raider Nation? You got a lot of content coming your way, man, across the board. So make sure to go subscribe to Dirty Raider. Ern's gonna be cooking up something with me too, and we'll have something.
Uh-huh.
I have to let everybody know as well. I have to let Dirty know. I keep saying I have to let him know, and I keep forgetting. So I need to let him and a couple others know. It's a cool show. It's a cool show that I'm bringing to the table, and Dirty's gonna have some shows coming up. He's gonna have some documentaries as you've seen, and I'm gonna start doing vlogs as well. So we're gonna start cooking up some things, man. So hopefully I see you guys at those games, man. I'll be at both LA games. I'm still deciding on what Vegas game I'm going to. Maybe two. I'm still deciding. I'm not gonna say anything yet. But as far as the Cardinal game, I will be over there, same place like Dirty in Cahoots in Fullerton. So that's
And
where I'll be
hey,
at.
Ern, I got a show for you and Gabe, for me, you and Gabe,
Hell
right?
yeah.
The Smoke Kings of Cali, and
Oh shit.
I met with 9 cannabis guys, so I got a
Really?
series of 9 shows that we can do.
Cannabis show. Okay.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So these are all of these guys are either distributors. Some of these dudes make their own strand. They're developers. You know what I mean? Some of these dudes are scientists. They break down, you know what I mean, what it is you're looking for. You know what I
Oh
mean? Stuff
fuck.
like
Hey,
that. So
that's sick.
yeah.
That's dope as hell, bro.
That is
Yeah,
dope as hell.
Look at my brothers out here making things happen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So I
You know
got some
what?
cannabis
Yeah.
shows for you for both you and Gabe to do.
Yep.
So
Sounds wonderful.
Trying to
I'm with it.
find. Trying to find the freaking. Oh shit! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me.
Bruh, the Broncos don't have nothing to be talking about though, bruh. I don't know what they think they're gonna be doing this year.
Okay, there
They
we go.
think
You know what?
they
I'm
thinking
gonna upload
quarterback.
this real quick. You know, fuck it, cause we showing shows, man. Let's go. Let's get the Raider Nation ready for this shit here. I got
Rock
something
Raider,
here.
yes. I got a show coming about the herbal essence, bro.
Hell yeah.
From the tropical blends that you can put on your skin to the things that you can ingest and take and things of that nature. And some of these companies, bro, they deal with veterans on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yep.
I got some shit coming, bro.
Shout out to Blue Raider, man. And you know what? Here you go, man. Here's the show I'm bringing to the table. Like I said, I need to hit up people behind the scenes as well. It's a West Coast little show that's gonna be pre-gaming every before every game. And if you know what this is based on, hey, you know your shit. But here we go.
Hold on.
This is
Oh, there you
this
go.
is this is the so far. There's gonna be still more stuff added,
Hey.
but the West Side Experience, man. If you know what this is based on, hey, you already know, man. That's gonna be coming very soon, week 1. It's gonna be exciting. West Coast shit, you already know, man. And intro
West
will be coming
Side
week 1.
Eat.
Week 1 will come my official full-blown new intro, and you already seen glimpses of it. It's all about that West Coast SC experience over here, man. I was shocked to see SC hit the pen. What are you? Okay, look, let me make this 100% clear, okay?
You went from Lunchables to fucking smoking a pin, bro. That's a big
I
jump.
don't do anything on air, on live. Everything I do is behind the scenes, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at, and I'm gonna keep it like that. Maybe you'll
Then
see
you
me
have
here
no
and there.
you have no proof.
It's over there, bro. Next time I hop on a smoke out hour with Gabe, I'll fucking.
Next time you smoking, just take a video and send it to me so I can vouch for you.
You really that shit crazy. And shout out to All Lights for that, man. All
Man,
Lights
I
help
don't
over
believe
here.
that shit. I gave the nigga a joint. He was like,
I was like, I'll pass. I'll pass. Hey, I'm a stizzy dude,
Right,
bro.
right.
bro,
I'm all
he got 6 joints right there, bro. He ain't opened that motherfucker yet.
I
Talking
gotta
about
Yeah, you don't smoke.
He know the packet slide off, so you can't destroy it.
Yeah, it's right here.
You can't destroy it.
You didn't show them how to open it.
You know what? I should have opened it, took the motherfuckers out, and then gave him just an empty canister over there.
Come on, now,
Hey,
hell no.
you should have lit one and then passed it to him and made him hit that shit.
Bro, I had a lit one that he refused to hit.
I'm all about this,
Oh
man.
no.
I'm all about those. That's all I'm about.
Well,
Then
as
hit
I
those.
said,
Hit
and
that
this
shit
little
then.
container is a pure version of that.
Well, yeah. I can't say anything out loud, but if you want to know what happened to him, you can hit me up behind the scenes. Man, I got a Black Raider hat too, Black Shield gangster shit. There you go, man. Hell yeah, these are fire, man. Y'all see it? All Black Raider shit right there.
Hey,
Eric,
watch,
use
man,
your
you
soft
gotta
hands,
use
bro.
it, bro.
God damn, look what you got them doing, dirty. What the fuck? Robert Pena, what the?
Eric got them soft hands from that Jergens on that late night.
Them lotions, man. Them lotions. Hey, but
Hey, I told y'all, man, it's a group of content creators with some soft hands, man. I ain't knocking nobody, bro. Hey, man, y'all in the soft hand club, bro. Y'all got some soft hands, brother.
Hey,
I keep my hands soft. The ladies
Hey.
like them soft, bro. They don't like
Hey,
them raggedy ass,
hopefully,
callous covered
Bullshit.
hands and shit.
Bullshit.
Oh shit! Shout out to Grujo. What's good, man? Thank you for the $20 super chat right there, man. Eric, happy belated birthday. 21 now. You're legal to drink. I wanted to buy you a beer at the game in LA. If I don't see you, buy yourself a Modelo or shot. If I see you, I'll say what up and be happy to buy you another kid. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, hey, just hit me up on IG. Hit me up anywhere, man. And right before I go to the Charger game, I'll make sure to hit up everybody and post it on my story and stuff like that. And go Instagram live and let everybody know I'm heading over there. And then just let me know where to meet y'all, man. I'll be pretty much everywhere. Trust me when I say that. I'll have, I'm gonna most likely do a vlog. I'm gonna have pretend as the camera. I'm gonna have it on my hand. So if you see a guy with the sunglasses, you feel me, a Raider hat, a vlogging, pretty much vlogging, that's me. You're gonna see me, right? So that's gonna be me. And then the hat. I know Dirty seen the hat live. It has SC on the side. It's like a pin. You'll see that on the side, and you'll know it's me. So yeah,
I
make sure to
just
hit me
might
up.
be out there milking busy.
For sure. And shout out for you for the $20 super chat, brother. Raider Kojo, my brother, man. Good to see you as well.
Salute,
And it was good
Kojo.
meeting you, brother. 13 days to short circuit the bolts. There you go, man. Speak them facts, brother.
Hunter Renfro days to the first game.
You said I heard SC was throwing poles at Alonso just because you seen it on live and it fell. They're talking about the pole that fell behind me. Nah, that ain't my poles.
You over there dropping shit, bro, fucking up people's tents.
Hell no. Milk a beezy like cereal. Aaron, you're going to the Niners versus Raiders January 1st. We got to smoke one.
Man, sound good to me. That sounds good to me.
And before we head on out, I just want to say I'll be live tomorrow during the deadline. Dirty, are you being live today or tomorrow?
I'll be live
tonight.
Live at 9 tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all doing your comedy show tonight with the ugly girls? Okay.
Just a regular show tonight.
Holy shit! I tuned in the other night. I was like, "What the hell are these two here, bruh? My God!" I don't know when you guys had your wigs on. I was like, "Look at these ugly ass chicks, bro. God damn." Last week, it was like 5 days ago, something like that. Last time I was on your shit.
I had the hair I got right now. Well, actually, I had a fro, but
nah, y'all both had the wigs on.
Well, if it was Friday, I had this hair.
Okay.
I haven't had no wigs on this week.
Yep.
That was Friday.
Both of my hands. Women, shit, you're gonna be ready to go all in once. Oh shit, Watts. There you go, Watts. Hey, but here's Ern. Are you doing any shows and anything coming up, or you're gonna wait till this
Is
regular
Ern
season?
doing anything? I think Ern is gonna do surprise YouTube shorts in the meantime till the season starts. I'll bring y'all a bunch of breaking news as stuff pops off. You won't see a big old live from me unless I'm on with one of these two guys right here, or Raider Gabe, or possibly Raider Ben. Yeah,
fuck.
I
need to hit up Raider Ben. Speaking of that shit, okay.
If either one of you guys talk to Stu before I do, let him know that Raider Ben's trying to get in contact with him so they can collaborate. Stu, if you're watching, there's a message I'm passing. Yeah, you guys will see. You guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Y'all be seeing me do a lot of breaking news. Here in the upcoming short term.
Football is up and running. It has been created today. It has gone out to the members of the channel first. You know what I mean? They got the first notification. So they have 48 hours to fill up the spots that they want. So they get 48-hour fast break. and then it will go out to everybody else. Like I said, I mean, it's $20 buy-in. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Send it to my Venmo, and then winner takes all. And once you send the 20 in, I send you the invite through email, and you get your seat.
For sure. For
And
sure.
it is a custom league. It's a custom league, so you have the option of having two quarterbacks play at the same time. You know what I mean? So you got one starter. You have three spots at the bottom of the list. You know what I mean? Where you can add another quarterback, another wide receiver, another tight end, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's not limited just tight end, wide receiver, running back.
Okay.
You can play a quarterback if you want to. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay. Interesting.
So
For
yeah,
sure, for sure. You heard it there, man. And shout out to Raider Ben. Right when I was talking about you, Raider Ben, I gotta hit you up, brother. Um, that Ern just reminded me of that. So I'll hit you up soon, brother. Did my 53 projections in video format. Did my 53 projections in video format. Hell yeah, there you go, man. So before we end it off, you heard where you can find them. Shout out to the King of Mods, man, Terrence, and all my moderators, man, dropping the links there. And you, for me, if you like the content over here, please hit that subscriber for the S.C Experience. On the way out, hit that like button at the end of the live. Can be today or tomorrow. Go comment something underneath. Somebody that'll be a surprise cut or anything. On that note, blessings to you guys all, man. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll be live again, most likely during the deadline or maybe right after. Who knows? There's gonna be a lot of things, so hey, get your notifications for both YouTube content creators, all Raider YouTube content creators, and Twitter. Twitter with a lot of people because hey, there's gonna be a lot of news when I tell you that, both for our team and others. So it's gonna be an exciting day tomorrow, and then practice squad. You can start signing people to the practice squad on Wednesday. Wednesday. So shout out to everybody, man. And on that note, blessings to you guys all. You guys already know how I ended off. Tough times never last, but tough people do. And you guys are all some tough people. Thank you to my panel for joining me, Dirty, Earn. I appreciate you guys, man. And on that note, man, blessings to you guys all. And remember to always, always, always keep it positive. Peace out, y'all. Peace.